Hey guys, what is going on? It is RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now if you are new to the channel, my name is Nolan. In today's video I've got my brushless converted Losi 5T out with me and we're about to go ripper in the snow. Now this is going to be I think the second or third, technically the third run since I converted over to brushless. But I just got some brand new battery packs. So if you want to watch the video where I show you guys the new battery packs I bought, I'll go ahead, I'll put a card in the corner of the video so you can check out that video. I also went through the settings on my Hobby Wing program card to make sure that I had the low voltage cutoff set, because it did not seem to hit low voltage mode last time. It drained those batteries all the way down to 9.5 and 9.3 volts. So in the end I ended up contacting Powerhobby and they had me send them back to them because they got drained so low. But I checked my ESC settings and everything's set properly. Low voltage should have come on, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But we're out again. This time I have 9,000 milliamp 4-cell packs. They are 130C discharge rate. So the previous ones I was running was 6,000 milliamp 120C. And also those ones were soft case packs. These are hard case, so they should be a little bit better insulated. But let me go ahead and take the body off, show you what's going on real quick underneath, and then we're going to get started ripping. Alrighty guys, now that I got the body off, here's basically what's going on underneath. So I got these brand new battery packs right here. These are 9,000 milliamp 130C discharge rate 4-cell packs. They are hard case packs. These were not cheap. These were $330 for two. The previous packs, which were 6,000 milliamp 120C discharge rate, those were soft case packs. Those cost me $210. So these were over $120 more. These also have the QS8 connectors, which will connect right up to the connectors I have on my ESC. The other thing I changed since the last run is I actually disabled this servo. So I temporarily unplugged my braking servo, just unplugged it from the receiver, because I want to see. I was having issues the last time I ran. I had issues where it kept on hitting some type of limp mode. I'm wondering if it's because of these two high-powered servos just draining the battery down so much and just causing too much of a power draw. So that's why I decided to unplug this one. Now I'm leaving the braking duties completely up to the ESC and the motor, so I turned the ESC braking up to 100%. So now our ESC is going to be doing all of our braking today, and we're going to see if we hit any limp modes. These are actually slightly higher discharge rate batteries than the last ones as well. The last ones being 120C, these are 130. I don't know how much of a difference 10C is going to make, probably minimal if any. But we're just going to have to see. So the gearing on this one is a 22-tooth pinion and whatever the stock spur gear is. I'm running a Max 5 ESC from Hobby Wing, and that's a Castle 2028 800 kV motor, which is a huge motor. Now the one thing I did with these battery packs when I got them strapped up, I still don't have a really good setup for having them strapped down, because the one actually doesn't fit down in here very well because of the nuts I have showing through. So I ended up mounting them stacked on top of each other. The other thing I decided to do was I decided to actually hook up low voltage meters onto the side of this the battery. So I actually have them taped on. I have electrical tape wrapped around the battery packs, have these hooked on, and right before I start the run, I'm actually going to go ahead, plug in the batteries into these two voltage meters, and I'm just going to run it with them connected, because with the body on, I'm not going to be able to see, and this ESC kept on tripping last time. It drained those batteries down all the way to 9.5 and 9.3, which is way too low for 4-cell packs. And I did have my low voltage threshold set properly. So I do not trust this ESC. I don't trust the batteries right now, so I'm taking every precaution that I possibly can, which is why I'm hooking these up. So theoretically, even though I can't see the numbers, this will start beeping if any of the cells get below 3.2 volts. So if any of the cells drop below 3.2 volts, these will start beeping. And hopefully that will kind of keep me tipped off to whether or not the voltage is getting too low, because this thing was tripping every single time I ran it last time. So that's my goal anyway. So yeah, when I plug it in, it'll beep initially, but that's not there. So you can't see it, but if I leave that plugged in like that, and then I plug in the other one, now it'll just keep on showing the different cell voltage. You can't really see it, but it'll keep on telling me the cell voltage and the overall voltage. But it will not start beeping again. It'll have a constant beep if any of the cells drop below 3.2. So that's my goal, is hopefully none of them come undone. They could, because they're not on there super tight. But that's just one extra measure I thought that it might be worth taking. But let me go ahead, get this thing hooked up, and we're going to get started ripping in the snow. Alrighty guys, I got her hooked up, so let's get started ripping. Here we go. I think we need to begin with a launch. All right, are you guys ready? Get set. Not a ton of traction. And we already have an issue, guys. So let's go ahead and let's get the body off. Okay, it's this one right here. Yep, it was this one. One of them must have dropped. Let me plug it back in. So that's not good. I don't know why that would have happened. I don't even think I was full throttle at all. And these are fully charged packs up to 16.8 volts. Okay, so now it's not beeping when I plug it back in. So what that's telling me is that when I am giving it a lot of throttle, it's tripping it into low voltage mode because those volts are dropping, but then they're rebounding back above the threshold. Let me know if you think that's what it is. That's what I've been told in the comments, that might be what's happening with a lot of my ESCs when they hit limp mode, is that it's tripping it into low voltage mode. But let's see, I don't think the ESC actually went into low voltage mode. No, our ESC never tripped it into low voltage mode. So my little voltage meters tripped it. That top battery just tripped it, that one of the cells went below, I guess, 3.2 volts. So it started beeping. But the ESC never tripped it into low voltage mode. And so one of them is tripping, but then obviously when I unplug it and I plug it back into the voltage meter, it's coming back that all the cells are good then. And it's this top one that's tripping. These are some pretty expensive batteries. I cannot risk these batteries going into low voltage mode, or especially since the ESC is not even tripping. The ESC is not tripping into low voltage mode. I know I got the low voltage cutoff set. So maybe the ESC knows that these batteries aren't actually at low voltage mode. Maybe they know that it drops like that. I don't know. But the cell voltage thing is actually telling me that one of those cells is dropping below that threshold. So I'm going to go by the cell meter before I go by the ESC, because the ESC's already let me down once. Gosh, dang it. Well, anyway, guys, if you're enjoying my content, especially with the brushless converted Losi 5T, make sure to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. And if you do, make sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I come out with new videos, which I do on a very regular basis. I guess let's keep on going. I might throw the body back on. All right, full throttle launch. 1, 2, 3. Launch. Okay, that time I heard it. Both of them are beeping now. Yeah, so what I went ahead and did was I disconnected the voltage meters because they were kind of annoying. They're beeping, both of them are beeping now. But you know what? Actually, the ESC has not cut power at all though, so that's, I guess, a good thing. So the ESC last time, if you remember the last time I was here, kept on hitting some type of limp mode where it cut the power down to like 20%. And then it would go back up full power. But so far, that has not happened. So far, the only thing that's been telling me that I'm going into a low voltage, or that any of the cells are getting low, is the actual voltage meter. So maybe I'll keep on running a little bit longer and see if it actually trips the ESC, because so far the ESC hasn't been tripped, and I need to count on the ESC. I can't be doing this every single time. So how about another launch? Pinned. She's fast, I have to say, it's fast. Like I said, guys, give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. She really does get moving. Supposedly the setup's good for 50 plus. Well, let's hit up the RC track a little bit. I'm falling. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit the lip of the berm right here. Right here, here we go. Wow, that was nice air. Give that a thumbs up. Bring her back. Wow. Hit the berm again. That's pretty big air. She's an absolute beast. Okay, that time, guys, she did hit a low power mode, which means she is done now. So I'm crossing my fingers, guys. I'm gonna get it unplugged immediately. I'm hoping that the ESC actually tripped it this time. So let me go ahead and take the body off. All right, well, I mean, I don't see a light on, but we definitely cut power. There. Okay, now it actually turned off. So I'm gonna say that actually is low voltage mode this time. So hopefully when I get home and I hook these batteries back up to a storage charge, I'm hoping that they actually charge back up and that I didn't drain them too low. I can actually see the heat coming off the batteries. Can you guys see the heat coming off those batteries? Wow, they must be getting pretty warm. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing off. You can see it's blinking. I'm assuming that's low voltage mode, so let me get this thing turned off. But if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure to do so. Hit that notification bell because we're gonna have this RC out again very soon. Take it easy. Alrighty guys, I just got back from running my brushless converted Losi 5T, and I just wanted to show you guys the levels for the battery voltages. So here's one of the batteries, 4 cell, 14.3, 3.55, 3.52, 3.60, and 3.64. So this battery is completely good. If anything, those ones all could have been drained down a little bit further, to be honest. But here's the other battery right here. So I'm going to plug this one in, show you what this voltage is. 4 cell, 13.0, 3.07, 3.55, 3.39, and 3.02. So as you guys can see, even though my low voltage cutoff did come on my Hobbywing Max 5 ESC, this battery still drained down further than what it should have. So 2 of the cells, but I'm pretty confident I can just put this on nickel hydride charge, get it up above that 3.2 threshold, because it's only cell number 1 and cell number 4 that are below actually on this one. So cell number 1's at, what was it, 3.07, cell number 4 is at 3.02. And 3.2 is about as low as you should go, but those aren't super far off, not like completely out of whack like what my previous batteries were at. But still, that's lower than what I would have liked. That's kind of weird that this one's still at 14.3, but this one went all the way down to 13.0. But anyway, guys, I should be able to get this balanced back up. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I just want to let you know that it should all be good, and I should be able to run these batteries again in the future. But yeah, don't really like how low these ones ran down, though. It's weird. I don't know. I don't get it. It must be an ESC issue. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But anyway, thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you guys next video. Later.